What's going on, everybody? It's your boy J-Main, back checking in with the people, and look, 2018 is here. Now, 2017 for gaming was amazing, and I expect 2018 to pick up right where 2017 left off. So, for starters, I wanted to do my top 10 most anticipated games for 2018. Now, I'm not going to spend too much time on each game because this is a top 10 list, so I don't want to make this video too long. You know what I'm saying? I know people got things to do, places to be, but let's get it started. Coming in at number 10 for my most anticipated games in 2018 is Dragon Ball FighterZ. Now, I don't even know, is it FighterZ or is it Fighters? Can somebody in the comment section please let me know? Because I'm confused to this day on what the hell we calling this game. But anyway, that's coming in at number 10. Now, I'm not the best at fighting games. I'm probably average, maybe even a little below average, but it's Dragon Ball Z. And everybody in the community is hyped about this game. The game looks amazing. I'm going to pick it up. You know what I'm saying? I want to play with the homies. I want to play with some of y'all in the comment section. So make sure y'all add me on PSN. I'll have those that information down in the description. But yeah, Dragon Ball FighterZ, it looks good. It comes out, I believe, January 26th, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, overall, it just looks good. It's a fighting game. You know, I grew up on like Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat with my brothers. But you know, maybe getting washed as a kid has left me traumatized and why I've been ducking fighting games. But I'm gonna pick this up, man. I'm looking forward to playing this. And like I said, add me in the, on PSN because I'll be picking it up on PS4. If I end up getting good and I like it, I might go ahead and pick it up on other platforms. Hearing rumors that it might be coming to the Switch too, so that's intriguing because I can play that on the go. But yeah, number 10, I'm going with Dragon Ball FighterZ or FighterZ, whatever the hell we calling it in 2018. At number 9, which is very interesting because this game actually comes out the same day as Dragon Ball FighterZ or FighterZ, and that's Monster Hunter World. Now, I've never played a Monster Hunter game in my life. I have a friend, shout out to Born Gamers. Y'all can follow him on Twitter and on Twitch. Check him out. He's doing his thing as well. That's my homie. That's my bro. And he's kind of been telling me about these Monster Hunter games and how he loves them. So I said, you know what? I'm going to give it a shot. I played the beta. I had a great time with the beta. Then again, I didn't play it by myself. So I probably am only going to play this game with friends because the time I had in the beta with friends was amazing. So I expect this game to, you know, live up to the hype when you're playing with the group setting. And shit, maybe even by myself. Who knows? Once I get to, you know, the feel of the systems and how the game works more, I can, you know, take the reins by myself and figure out what's going on in the game. But in the beta, I kind of figured out which weapon I'm gonna use. I'm gonna keep that low key because we was washing people up. We was washing the monsters up with this weapon that I was using in combination with what the homies had going on. So it's gonna be hard though because this game, like I said, it comes out the same day as Dragon Ball FighterZ, and I want to be able to put time in both of these games. So I don't know. I might have to sacrifice one for the other. Hopefully, I can balance the two. And it's in January, and these are probably like the only two games I'm copping until February when like Shadow of the Colossus comes out or something like that. And that's a single player game, so I can, you know, get that done and then move back to these games which take up more time. So yeah, coming in at number 9, we got Monster Hunter World. Moving on to number 8. Now, a lot of people gonna give me shit for this game, but I'm excited for Crackdown 3, y'all. I don't care what nobody says. This is a game that you can just have fun, destroy the world. I mean, the story might not be the best, but who knows? They may surprise us and come out with a decent story for Crackdown 3. But I'm not, you know, I'm not riding on the story being the best. So if it's not the best, I'm not going to be upset. If it's amazing, even better. But I'm looking at the gameplay. I'm looking at the co-op aspect to the game. I'm looking at the destruction. And I'm not talking about the cloud bullshit. Like, come on. Like, we could, if the cloud shit happens, whatever, but they've been talking about that cloud shit since 2015. I don't give a damn if it happens or not. I just want to be able to have fun, blow the city up, and enjoy the game with friends. That's just what it is. It's a mindless, fun game. A lot of people give it shit, even myself. Shit, I even made a rap song, you know, Dissing Kid Smooth, where I talked about how the game don't look good. But at the end of the day, it's about gameplay. Gameplay is king. And if I can have a fun time playing your game, then I'm looking forward to it. And I enjoyed Crackdown 1. I believe I got 1,000 like all the achievements for that game. I didn't play Crackdown 2. I had stepped away from 360 at that time. But Crackdown 3 looks to me like it's going back to the roots of Crackdown 1. A lot of people said Crackdown 2 wasn't the best. So to me, Crackdown 3 looks like Crackdown 1, and that's more than enough to get me excited about the game. So yeah, Xbox, PC, I know it's going to be on Windows 10 with the Play Anywhere. So definitely add me on that. Like I said, I got all my social media, my gaming tags in the description. So go ahead and add me up, y'all. And moving on. Coming in at number 7, I got Detroit Become Human. What can I say about Detroit Become Human? We've seen the game, a couple trailers. We've seen a couple gameplay clips. I love David Cage's games, Beyond Two Souls, Heavy Rain. You know, those interactive kind of games. Some people will give it flack. Shout out to Oh No, It's Alex. Once you pick up a PS4, bro, I'm going to make sure you get that Detroit Become Human. And you're going to stop sleeping on David Cage's games. I ain't going to say it again. Feel me? But yeah, the story looks interesting. I love how, you know, you're going to have to take control of 3 different characters. And like all David Cage's games, the people you control at the end of the day, their stories somehow connect. So I'm interested to see how those stories connect. And then we got Kara. I know the famous Kara demo. That was very popular, and I was like, back when I seen that Kara demo for the first time, I was like, yo, they should make a game out of this. And when they revealed the trailer for Detroit Become Human, I lost my shit because I was like, yo, this is exactly what I asked for when I first seen that demo. So this game is supposed to come out spring 2018. If I had to guess, I'm saying like April, May, this game is gonna drop, and I'm looking forward to it. So moving on to number 6. Now this game is still up in the air if it's coming out in 2018, but I got hope, because if this game doesn't come out this year, it's gonna be tough going up against The Last of Us 2 in that same time span of, who knows, like 6 months if we expect The Last of Us to come out June 2019. And I'm talking about Days Gone. Last time we seen Days Gone, they did a nice extended gameplay where they showed how like the stealth mechanics work and how you can use the world against the enemies. Like, you know, the freakers is what they're calling their zombie-like characters. You can use them against the enemies, and how you can, you know, take different pathways to get to the ultimate goal. And that's what I love seeing about the game, how the world is not like static and you can use the world against the enemies. There's different varieties of weapons, there's crafting, all different types of stuff that you can use to help you within the world. Now, I have to say the performance when I seen the game last didn't look the best, but of course the game is still in development, and that's what has me skeptical about it coming out in 2018. We'll know probably more at E3, because I don't expect this game to come out to about fall 2018. So E3, I'm expecting another big blowout and a release date for somewhere around September, late September, early October, because they don't want to get too deep into the holiday season. This game will get slaughtered. But that's what I got to say about Days Gone. Moving on to number 5, we got Anthem. Anthem, we've only seen that small vertical slice, but the game looks beautiful. Hopefully we won't get too much downgrades, but what we saw from Anthem, I mean, man, the visuals are on point. The effects, the explosions, the characters, the creatures, the water, everything about this game just looks amazing. It is an EA game though, so that's red flags. You know, microtransactions have been a big deal this year. Well, last year, going into this year, even with Destiny, and you know, we had Star Wars Battlefront. So EA, you know, we probably can expect them to implement their bullshit practices, but hey, as long as we're vocal about it, maybe we can get them to play ball and play fair with us when it comes to this game, Anthem. So I'm hoping to see more. I'm still not even sure this is a game that's coming out this year, but who knows? Hopefully E3 will get a release date for holiday season. Moving on to number 4 is Red Dead Redemption 2. Now, I have to preface my comments about Red Dead Redemption because I've never beat the first Red Dead Redemption game. I probably got about halfway through the first one, and I do want to go back and beat it, but I get the gist of what Red Dead Redemption is about and how the game plays. Like, the game is great. I mean, the story has been spoiled for me. I mean, that's kind of my fault. The game came out about 8 years ago, so I can't be too mad if something gets spoiled that long. And I still want to get a chance to finish the game just so I can have that under my belt moving into Red Dead Redemption 2. This looks to be like a prequel to the Red Dead Redemption game, and I'm cool with that. I have no problem with prequels. Like, a lot of people didn't even like God of War Ascensions because it was a prequel, but I like that because it expands more on the character and the world, and what you played in the past. What you played in the past, you kind of can get more information about why he was doing the things he does and why he is the character that he is, if you know it focuses on the characters from the games that take place after the prequels. So yeah, Red Dead Redemption, it looks beautiful. Rockstar, I'm sure, is gonna have a expansive online expansive world open world because they are probably one of the best at doing that. And yeah, we don't know the release date. It got delayed to, I think it was spring 2018. But Rockstar, they'll delay a game if they feel it's not ready. So, but I do expect this to come out in 2018. So that's why it's one of my, you know, big games that I'm looking forward to this year. And now we get into the top 3. This top 3 list is tough because these 3 games I hold near and dear to my heart. These 3 franchises, these 3 worlds I hold near and dear to my heart, and all for different reasons. So for number 3, I had to go with SpiderMan PS4. Spider-Man, what can I say about Spider-Man? Spider-Man has to be like my favorite superhero character. He's tied. He's like 1A, 1B, and this can alternate at any day with Batman. Spider-Man, he's just a dope character, you know what I'm saying? He's the average kid. Well, starting, he was an average kid in high school, you know. Of course, everybody knows the origin story of Spider-Man. But when it comes to the games, it kind of, you know, we haven't gotten a Spider-Man game that has blown me away in a long time. I'll probably say the last time a Spider-Man game blew me away was Spider-Man 2. And that kind of was because going from the first one where you couldn't even touch the floor to going to the second one where you had this world that you can explore, that shit absolutely blew my mind. And MaNiiaC Games is making Spider-Man for the PS4, and I probably couldn't pick the better developer to make this game. MaNiiaC Games, they know how to nail fun, they know how to nail traversal. And those are the 2 things that you need in a Spider-Man game because, of course, Spider-Man, while he's a superhero, he's a witty guy. So you get those quips, you get those funny moments with him when he's in like danger too. Like he likes to joke around a lot. And then traversal, the web swinging. We saw some gameplay about the web swinging, and they said it's like all physics. I believe it was physics based. And of course, they said you can upgrade the speed. So like some people complained about how it looked a little slow, but they said you can upgrade the speed. And I'm sure they're taking feedback from the fans as well as the developers. Visually, the game looks really good. It looks to focus on a Spider-Man that's a little bit older, like in his 20s. And we have confirmation that Miles Morales is in the game. An article recently came out that his role is actually expanding within the game. So that's fire. That's fire. We get Miles Morales. I don't expect his role to be too big in this one, but if this is going to be like a trilogy, I expect his role to get bigger and bigger as the games progress. Moving on, we got number 2. And this is a game I've been waiting for since I was in elementary school, y'all. I'm talking Kingdom Hearts 3. Now, like Days Gone and like Anthem, I don't even know if this game is coming out in 2018, but the word from these developers is 2018. Kingdom Hearts 3 is a game that, like, we've been waiting so long for. I try not to keep it in the state where I'm anticipating it too much, but once they dropped that 2018 tag at the end of the last trailer, which revealed Toy Story as a world, one of my favorite animated movies, dog. That, I lost my mind. I got so hyped when I saw Toy Story because we've been asking for that for forever in the Kingdom Hearts game. And I know they've been listening. So that just threw my hype through the roof. And that's kind of why it's been most anticipated for 2018. I really hope it does come out this year because I love Kingdom Hearts. I actually have the 1.5, 2.5, the 2.8. And I plan on like playing through those games throughout the year. And probably do some live streams with them. Like, you know, anticipation for the Kingdom Hearts 3 game. So yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3 coming in at number 2. And that leaves number 1. Now, if you know me, you can probably guess what number 1 is going to be. And that's that God of War. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, God of War for PS4 is my most anticipated game for 2018. We still ain't got no release date for this, man. A lot of people have been coming at Sony Santa Monica about this. And they're just sitting there, you know, giving us everything but the damn release date. We have gotten trailer after trailer. We have gotten Game Informer reveals with more information about the game, about the world. We have gotten, what the hell we have got? Everything but the release date. Damn Corey Barlog at the last PSX, when asked about the release date, he gonna say his dog ate it. And I'm thinking he's joking around. He's gonna reveal the release date after he said that. This man moved on to the next topic, the next question. I'm like, oh, what the hell? Where's the release date? Now, naturally, God of War games come out in March. And I know some people are like, including myself, are like, dog, it's January. And you telling me this game is gonna come out in March like the other God of War games. So I understand the questions about it, and I understand the skepticism about this game coming out in March. But I do have to say, the last God of War, well, not the last, God of War 3, that game came out in March. The release date for that game wasn't revealed until mid-January. So there is still time, people, for this game to get an announcement of March. I mean, at the end of the day, they could announce the March release date a day before it comes out if they really wanted to. But naturally, you want to give this game enough time to get the proper promotion, which actually they've been doing a great job already. But a release date is going to get people even more excited because they know they can look forward to it. There was even talk about how this game, the pre-orders have been soft from like Colin Moriarty. He said he had like a trusted insider in Sony who said like the pre-orders are soft. And I have to say that's probably because there's no release date. People, first of all, people aren't pre-ordering games as they used to do. Myself, I don't pre-order a game until the day before it comes out if there's like pre-order bonuses that I want, and that's just to get the pre-order bonuses. But a release date is going to give people more reason to pre-order because they have a solid date that they can look forward to when the game comes out. But at the end of the day, it's still my most anticipated game. I know there's no jumping, no swimming, but I love the way that the camera is and the way the combat is looking like a Soulsborne, even a little bit of Rise Son of Rome kind of combat style. And I think no jumping works in that kind of combat form. So I don't know, people. Hopefully at the end of this Game Informer exclusive, you know, they drop in a couple trailers, some information, we get a release date. But that's my anticipated list for 2018. Please let me know down in the comments. I don't want to hear no, oh, you forgot this, oh, you forgot that. That's what the comment section is for. Put your opinions in the comment section. I want to see those lists. What are your top 10, even top 5 if you don't have a top 10 most anticipated games for 2018. Make sure y'all like the video or dislike the video. Do whatever you got to do. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here, of course. And I'll check y'all in my next video. Peace.